going to ask if you'd all be so kind as to stand to salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Be advised that proper notice has been given by the Township Council in accordance with the Sunshine Law in the following manner. Notice advertised in the Billings County Times and Camden Courier Post on December 21st, 2018, and posted on the bulletin board on the same date.
At this time, we are going to administer the oaths of office to our newly elected and re-elected officials. I'm going to ask that Councilwoman Virginia Pareo, representing Ward 1, step forward, and she is invited. Yeah, that's right. Assemblyman Herb Conaway to administer the oath, and I invite her family to come on up and assist, holding the Bible or her hand. So come on over on this side, okay? There you go. You're fine. Virginia, you're going to put your left hand on the Bible. Raise the assembly.
I state your name.
I, Virginia Pareo,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of councilwoman,
perform all the duties of councilwoman,
Ward 1,
Ward 1,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Assemblyman, if you would stay.
I have to go.
You don't have to go, you just can't stay there. At this time, swearing in our Ward 2 Councilman, Dan O'Connell. And we invite everyone who is here.
My sister. My sister.
I state your name.
I, Daniel J. O'Connell,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I support the Constitution
that I support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of Councilman Ward 2
perform all the duties of Councilman Ward 2
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
At this time, we'd like to invite Mike Mormando and the entire Mormando organization. You'll recognize them from the little push pins who are going to come up. And it's my pleasure to introduce Senator Troy Singleton, who will administer the oath of office. Who is fighting a cold. You're going to do well in this role.
Going places?
I state your name.
I, Michael Momento,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state, under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully
justly,
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of Councilman Ward 3
of Councilman Ward 3
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Councilman Orlando, if you step up on the dais.
Thank you.
Seat.
Sorry.
Jamie, would you take the roll, please?
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Here.
Mr. Burrell?
Here.
Mr. O'Connell?
Here.
Mr. Cattrick?
Here. At this time, I'd like to take nominations for President of Council for a term to expire December 31st, 2019.
Mr. President, I would like to nominate Gary Cattrall, President of the Council.
Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
Jamie?
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Okay. Yes, thank you. At this time, I'd like to get nominations for Vice President of Council.
Mr. President, I'd like to nominate Dan O'Connell, please.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Eugenia seconded.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have mayor's appointments with the advice and consent of council, and I'll read them off as we have multiple appointments this evening. First is Resolution 2019-01. That's the appointment of Platt Rizzo, PC, as the Township Solicitor. Resolution 2019-02, which is the appointment of CME Associates as the Township Engineer. Resolution 2019-03, the appointment of Parker McKay, PA, as the Township Bond Attorney. Resolution 2019-04, of Platt Rizzo, PC, to the Township Labor Attorney. 2019-05, the appointment of Platt Rizzo, PC, as the Township Tax Attorney. Jamie Eggers, Dan O'Connell, Mike Normando, Jason Harris to the Multi-Dwelling Emergency Commission for a term to expire December 31st, 2019. I have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. The Multi-Dwelling Emergency Commission hasn't met in 11 years, so I'm sure they're all hoping that it continues on that trend. Next will be, next are council's appointments. These are Resolution 2019-06, appointing Bowman and Company LLP as the Township Auditor. Resolution 2019-07, appointing Daniel Rosenberg and Associates LLC as the Township Public Defender. Let's have a motion for those two first, if we could.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Next, I'm going to ask council for a motion to table Resolution 2019-08, appointing a township prosecutor, as we found that we had, the RFP was defective, and that the responses to the RFP were not appropriate to some of the questions, and that our pricing, due to a change in the number of court days, was inappropriate. So I'm going to ask that we would have a motion to table 2019-08.
Motion to table.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Now, we're going to need a motion to rebid Resolution 2019-08. I'm going to ask for that motion.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Armando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
Aye. Next, we have Resolution 2019-09, which is the cash management plan, depositories, and investments. I have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Armando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
Aye. Next, we have Resolution 2019-10, approving the 2019 annual meeting notice.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Armando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
Aye. Next is Resolution 2019-11, adopting the 2019 temporary budget.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Armando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
Aye. Next are the mayor's appointments to planning board that do not require the advice and consent of council, so we're going to read them into the minutes in order to memorialize them in the meeting. So the following appointments from the mayor are Ken Harris to the planning board as the Class 1 member for a term to expire December 31st, 2020. Ted Reimel to the planning board as a Class 2 member for a term to expire December 31st, 2019. Mark Macy to the planning board as the Class 4 member for a term to expire December 31st, 2022. Shinichi to the planning board as a Class 4 member for a term to expire December 31st, 2022. Nick, I apologize, Nick, if you're out there watching. Nick Anagnostis, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that was a pretty good guess. To the planning board as a Class 4 member for a term to expire December 31st, 2019. And Patricia Pomerantz to the planning board as the alternate 2 for a term to expire December 31st, 2020. Following are the mayor's appointments with the advice and consent of council, and they are Mary Parento to the Recreational Advisory Committee for a term to expire December 31st, 2021, and Bob Kennedy to the Recreation Advisory Committee for a term to expire December 31st, 2019. And I'm going to continue, so don't go anywhere. Do we have to do that separately? Or can we just- Let's do the motion for those two, please, for Mary Parento and Bob Kennedy. I have a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Armando?
Aye as to Parento, abstain as to Kennedy.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
Aye. Next, we have a council's appointment, myself to planning board for a term to expire December 31st, 2019. Randy Kinkus to the zoning board for a term to expire December 31st, 2022. Tom Lyon to the zoning board for a term to expire December 31st, 2022. Henry Singer to the zoning board as the alternate number 1 for the term to expire December 31st, 2020. Joseph Chaska to the zoning board as the alternate number 2 for a term to expire December 31st, 2019. Tyler Burrell to the Recreational Advisory Committee for a term to expire December 31st, 2021. Patty Colodi to the Recreation Advisory Committee for a term to expire December 31st, 2021. George Zittler to the Green Team for a term to expire December 31st, 2021. Al Karp to the Green Team for a term to expire December 31st, 2021. And Candy Cure to the Green Team for a term to expire December 31st, 2019.
So moved.
Seconded.
Mr. Armando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
Aye. At this time, I'll ask for comments from council, and starting in my far right is our tradition, our Ward 3 Councilman Mike Ormando.
Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Mayor, President Ken Trombone, Vice President O'Connell, Councilman at-Large Burrell, and Councilwoman Pareo. I want to thank you all. I want to send a special thanks out to Ms. Colodi, Patty Colodi, who was my predecessor in the seat. I want to thank her for all her service to the community. I have had and received many comments about everything you've done for the citizens. You are well liked and well respected, and I intend to keep up that good work and earn that respect of the citizens of Delran. I want to thank President Cantrobone and Councilor Large Burrell specifically for their support and endorsement of me during the election. And I have had the honor to run with Mr. O'Connell and Ms. Pareo. I've seen them in action, and I believe the town is in great hands with this crew, and I'm very, very honored to be a part of it. I'd like to thank, on a personal note, my wife Karen, because there's nothing that I could do without you by my side, and I really and my two biggest supporters, who are my kids who are out in the audience. I couldn't do anything without them, and everything I do is for them. So I want to thank my mom, who couldn't be here on election night because she was out of the country, but she's here tonight. And Mom, I couldn't do anything. I wouldn't be who I am without you. So I want to thank you, and Joe and Suzanne for being here. And I'd like to throw a thank you out to you, Katie Hartman. Katie Hartman is my boss at Attorneys Hartman in Morristown, New Jersey. And Katie, you are an inspiration to me both personally and professionally, and it means a lot to me that you're here and for all your support. I want to thank all the voters who voted for me, everybody who supported me. I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to assist in any way I can. I have an open mind and open ears, and I look forward to working with everyone here, the elected officials and all of the support staff, the administrator, the clerk, all the good work they do. I'm just happy to be a part of it. Thank you.
Thank you. So, having to follow that.
That's going to be hard to follow. I just told him.
I introduce Councilwoman Virginia Pareo. Virginia?
I want to thank my fiance Lou, my daughters Trinity and Maya, and the rest of my family, which couldn't be here tonight. More importantly, I want to thank the residents of Ward 1, and I look forward to serving the next 4 years.
Thank you. So we're going to go out of order here because we have the way we sit is just out of order. But at this time, I would like to introduce Councilman Dan O'Connell. Dan.
Thank you, Gary. First of all, I'd like to thank the residents again for the honor and the privilege to represent them. I'd like to thank Assemblyman Conaway for swearing me in today, and I'd like to thank him and Senator Troy Singleton, who was under the weather yesterday when I saw him and is still under the weather, but I want to thank them both for being here tonight. And I also want to let the Delran residents know that both Assemblyman Conaway and State Senator Singleton are now Delran residents, and we're proud to have you in our town.
I'm glad to be here.
And I'd like to thank my sister for being here and for helping me swear me in, and with her is my husband, her husband, and my brother-in-law. I'd like to thank them both for being here. My sister came here from work, so I know she works really hard, and I appreciate her taking the time to be here today. I'd like to congratulate my running mates, Virginia Pareo and Mike Normando, and their families. Having run with them and seen the kind of people they are, I'm really excited to serve with them, and I think they're going to be a great addition to council, and that's going to be a great thing for our town here in Delran. So it's great to have you guys both here. For better or worse, we elected people, we get a lot of the benefit or the blame for things that go on in town. But I'd like the residents to know that what I learned in my first term is that we have great professionals serving our town. Two of them are on the dais with us tonight, and they're here most of the time when we're in this room, and that's our municipal clerk, Jamie Eggers, and our township administrator, Jeff Hatcher. We rely on them for a lot, and they don't get half the credit, and they don't deserve any of the blame. But I just want the residents to know that we're very, very fortunate to have professionals like the two of these people serving the residents here in our town. And finally, to my friend Patty Collodi, I'm going to try not to get emotional. I'm going to try like hell. I want to wish you all the best, you and Bill. What you've done here in our town, both as a school teacher, as a council person, having the pleasure to sit with you and talk with you, listen to your questions, learn from you. It's been a great experience. I know you're not going away, but it won't be the same without you, and I just want to say thank you for everything. With that, turn it back to you.
Thank you very much. Councilman Burrell, you have some comments for us this evening?
I want to thank Senator Singleton and Assemblyman Herb Conaway for joining us during this busy time of year, so thank you very much. And as Dan said, glad to have you guys as Delran residents, of course. To Virginia and Dan, welcome back. Congratulations, and look forward to serving together. And Mike, congratulations as well. It's well deserved, and we look forward to working together. Thank you.
Thank you, Tyler. So I think our newly elected and newly re-elected council folk know how I feel about them, and they do a great job. And I think that this will be a great team. I look forward to serving with them. I also like to thank not only the staff and management, but the professionals that serve for us and serve the residents of Delran, some of which are here with us this evening. And certainly the residents of Delran for their confidence in what we've been able to do and what we look forward to doing. And to the families of the candidates who I know sacrifice a lot in both time and energy to cover for us. My wife is here, and she just says, "Go ahead." I got it covered. So that's wonderful that we do that. I want to make a special thank you to a gentleman who is here. His name is Joseph Cedar. He's a Korean War veteran. Joe, just wave or stand for us. Joe is a wonderful supporter of ours, and you've seen him in the thousands of mailers as he is our official veteran model. So he's looking very good tonight, I have to say. And with that, and before well, I'll tell you what, Mayor, do you have any comments for us this evening?
First of all, I'd like to congratulate our new councilman and councilwoman, Councilman Mike Marmondo, and also Councilman Correo, as well as Dan. Congratulations on being back on board. I look forward to working with all of you. Also, I'd like to thank, again, I'm glad the administration had gotten recognized, Jamie and Jeff, along with everybody in this town, as far as the workers, Public Works, our police. They all do a fantastic job. I'm very proud to say they're part of our team, and I look forward to this year them being there for the residents as well. Also, I also want to thank the professionals, CME, our attorney, Mr. Stupak, as well as our other attorneys and our auditors out there. I appreciate all that you guys have done, not just for this year, but for every year. You guys have done a great job, and I appreciate it. And we look forward to supporting and being there for the residents for this year and many more to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ken. Now, at this time, I'm going to ask Patty Collodi to step up because she's going to kill me. So, Patty, would you come up to the front if you want to come up? Council folks, absolutely. I would say if anyone has a weapon, please hand it out. She absolutely hates this stuff. Come here, Patty.
Well, we knew it was
Well,
Thursday.
you look warm. So very simply, we have a plaque for Patty that reads, "In recognition of your time, effort, and dedication given to the residents of the Township of Delran in your capacity as a member of the Township Council, serving as the representative of Ward 3, January 1st, 2010 to December 31st, 2018, issued this second day, January 2019, Councilwoman Patty Collodi."
I have allergies. This was a wonderful council to work with. Over the past 8 years, I have learned a great deal from the people standing here. I've learned a great deal about how to build roads and do all kinds of interesting things. The sewer department, that's my phone because I don't know how to turn it off. I'm still computer illiterate. But it was truly a pleasure. The people of Delran, I knew them first through their children as students at Delran High School. and that was a place that I loved from the bottom of my heart. The students were, they enriched my life more than I think they'll ever know. And then to have this opportunity on top of school has just made me feel such a part of Delran. I wasn't born here. I moved here in the late 70s, but I feel very much a part of Delran. And I know that the people that are here serving you are going to do a fine job, because in all of the 8 years, I have felt that every decision that was made up here was made with the intentions of making Delran a good and wonderful place to live. And I feel as I step down, our town is still in great hands with these people. And it's wonderful. It was wonderful to be a part of it. And I thank you all very much. I'm overwhelmed. But you've been wonderful to me, and it's been a wonderful experience. So thank you. I'll treasure this.
Thank you,
The gavel doesn't come off.
No,
does it?
it doesn't. He insisted that I come. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, and good luck to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Got it on tape, she didn't hurt me.
Dad told me that was the
So that you know, we're going to adjourn. We do have our regular public meeting that, depending on public comment, could last just minutes, unless we have a lot of public comment. That wasn't a hint, that was just an advisory. So I'm going to ask for a motion to adjourn our reorganization meeting.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. And now, we're going to stop the tape, and we're going to go right into our regular meeting. It should prove to be a short one. Fingers crossed. Ready? She's ready. Isn't she good? So, at this time, we're going to start again as if the first part didn't happen. I'm going to ask everyone to stand, please, and salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Jamie?
Be advised that proper notice has been given by the Township Council in accordance with the Sunshine Law in the following manner. Notice advertised in the Burlington County Times and Camden Courier Post on December 21st, 2018, and posted on the bulletin board on the same date. Mr. Raimondo?
Present.
Ms. Correa?
Here.
Mr. Burrell?
Here.
Mr. O'Connell?
Here.
Mr. Ketchum?
Here. Okay, so we have minutes to approve. This would be the minutes of the November 13th, 2018 public meeting. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Raimondo?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
I'm sure that Mr. Romando meant to abstain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I did.
I knew you did. I just had that vibe. First is our ordinances on first reading. We have ordinance 2019-01. This is to establish the calendar year of 2019, the ordinance to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank as we're allowed by law. We've done this every year that we have been in office and have never used a cap bank, but it's very prudent to do this as a backup. I ask for a motion to approve 2019-01.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Raimondo?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
Aye. Next is ordinance 2019-02. This is an ordinance to establish salary ranges for various employees in the township, the county of Burlington, in the state, regulating the manner of payment of same.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Raimondo?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Ketchum?
Next, we have our resolutions. This resolution,
Yes.
aye. Aye. Trying to move it along. Next is our resolutions. This is 2019-12. This is authorizing the 2018 budget transfers.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Next is Resolution 2019-13. This is a resolution refunding overpayment of COA fees for 1317 Pear Tree Court, NBR Orion Homes, The Orchards.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Next is Resolution 2019-14. This is a resolution canceling the interest on the tax account for Block 118, Lot 4C225.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Next is Resolution 2019, our final resolution, -15. This is a resolution of the Township waiving the appointment of a risk management consultant, insurance producer, and indemnifying and holding harmless the Burlington County Municipal Joint Insurance Fund as a result of any claims arising from said action.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. That resolution, by the way, appoints Jeff Hatcher as our risk management consultant because of his certifications and saves us over $30,000 a year. Thank you, Jeff. Nicely done. Next, I need a motion accepting the report of the tax collector and the township clerk.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Next, I need a motion accepting the report of the CFO, including the December year-to-date revenue report, the year-to-date budget report, and the December check register.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. And finally, I need a motion granting mercantile licenses to GBM Motors LLC, 150-16 Carriage Lane, Commonwealth Leasing, Inc., 209-4 Carriage Lane, and J.N. Natalie Car Detailing, 1A Alden Avenue.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Romando?
Aye.
Ms. Correa?
Aye.
Mr. Burrell?
Aye.
Mr. O'Connell?
Aye.
Mr. Cattrick?
Aye. Now we have our reports. Jamie, you have anything as our township clerk this evening? No report. Jeff, anything for us as the township administrator?
Just two items, Mr. President. First off, the state has extended the budget deadlines as they have in most recent years. The budget goes to council from the mayor on February 28, 2019 under our form of government, and council has till March 29, 19 to introduce the budget. And then secondly, just let everybody know, we are starting the Christmas tree recycling. You can put them out at your curb. They won't be picked up with the trash, but as soon as Public Works comes by, they will be recycling those trees for the month of January. Put them out anytime the month of January. That's all I have.
Thank you, Jeff. And from our solicitor, Mr. Duplatt, anything this evening?
I do. I just want to thank Mayor and Council for the appointment and your advice and consent. I look forward to continuing to work hard for Council and for this administration. I also appreciate the confidence you have, and I wish everybody a happy and healthy New Year. Number two is, and I can report this, that I believe we have finalized the language for the Delran EMS agreement. We just had a couple of last items to resolve, so I expect that to be on an agenda for approval in January.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. I know we've just heard from them, but I have to check because at this point, do we have any reports from Councilman Normando?
Nothing.
Councilwoman Pareo? Nothing to report. Councilman Burrell? Councilman O'Connell?
Happy New Year, everybody.
And I have no report. Mr. Mayor, you have anything for us this evening?
Just one quick item in regards to the budget. Currently, we've met with all the department heads except for, I believe, 3. And we plan on doing that within the next week or 2. So we plan on hopefully finalizing at least our review and our analysis of the budget. Look forward to council soon.
Thank you. So I need a motion to go into public.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. So now we're in the public portion. This is where anyone in the audience has an opportunity to come up and speak. I ask that you state your name and address for the record. Seeing no hands, I'll ask for a motion to come out of public.
So moved.
Who do we have? Did you get that?
Number 2, Mike and
Mike and Virginia, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We're back out of the public portion, and now I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Wait, you beat Mike on that one?
did.
Second? You want to second that, Mr.?
We're going to get a buzzer up here.
Gotta get a little louder
All
down
in
there.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. We are adjourned. I promise to be short. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.